starting life without their talisman Philipp Lahm and top scorer Miroslav Klose. A chance for the new wave tonight. Men like the Dortmund defenders Matthias Ginter, Kevin Grosskreutz and Eric Durm, and Schalke's Julian Draxler. Among those injured, Özil, Hummels and Boateng, but Mario Götze and Marco Reus, both out injured cruelly for the World Cup, are back here. As for Argentina, without Lionel Messi, but they do have 7 of the World Cup final team there. Manchester United's new signings, Angel Di Maria and Marcos Rocco, are in along with Tottenham's Eric Lamela, and the new Swansea defender, Federico Fernandez, replaces the injured Ezekiel Garay. Higuain and Lavezzi also out injured. Lionel Messi missing with a groin injury. And Gonzalo Higuain was injured for Napoli at the weekend, and the club announced this morning that he wouldn't be appearing here. Here's Di Maria, Zabaleta. Oh, it's a lovely ball in, and Argentina. The flag. We looked over and wondered if it would go up, but Argentina are in front, and it was set up beautifully by Angel Di Maria. That's why he has the most assists in the top 5 leagues in Europe last season. You wondered if the offside flag was going to come up, but it didn't, and Argentina are ahead here.
Well, as you can see, it's clearly not offside. Such a great ball in from Di Maria with the outside of his left foot, and it's just a tap and no pressure on the ball from Germany. For Sergio Aguero from 5 yards out, that's a tap in. And you worry about the young centre-backs from Germany. Havertz is more experienced, but Ginter really struggled so far this season, and you know, they're just not marking Aguero in that area where they need to be tight.
So Argentina have done here pretty quickly what they couldn't do in 2 hours at the Maracanã in Rio. Sergio Maria, who's been very bright so far. Perez now, the Benfica player. Zabaleta, good stuff here. Aguero. Argentina looking bright and with plenty of belief. They might not have talked about revenge, but they're within sight of maybe getting that. And Neuer has to go down very well to deny Lamela. The Tottenham man looking to make a point out there, Argentina. And Di Maria, who didn't play in the Maracanã because he was injured, only strengthens that. Well, there's a mistake there by Biglia. Kramer. Schürrle's with him. Gomez is with him. Well, they've worked it in the end, and it's come to Gomez. He must score. Brilliant save, Romero, with his feet. It seemed there that Gomez had to equalise.
Well, Kramer does so well. Incredible feat for such a big man.
He looked for the new coach Martino if he could come up with an away win against Germany. A lot of football left in this yet, but here's Di Maria again, taking on Durm, skipping past him and didn't get the right angle for his shot. He's disgusted with himself.
Center of gravity. Here again we see it. The mistake from Biglia. Again, such a poor ball from De Michelis, really. Kramer, great feet. And again, you see another Cruyff here. Really good feet. Plays through the legs of Mascherano, and Royce does so well. Gomez, that's a tap, and he needs to score there. But as you said, it's a great save from Romero.
Ginter. Easily read by Zabaleta. Di Maria with a lovely release ball. Aguero needs a bit of support, or does he? Maybe not.
Well, I think Halbert is there when he realized his 1v1 was set.
Christoph Kramer. Strong physical play. Royce is in here! Nearly got it back to Gomez. This free kick, Romero's already made one big save to deny Mario Gomez. A couple, in fact. Gross towards the back post. Schürrle, good movement from him! And then couldn't finish it. In fact,
I think they have, you know, they obviously mean this and looking to get it into Schürrle. Poor defending from Rocco, and he
will be encouraged. Zabaleta, good ball. Di Maria's there again. Aguero's waiting in the middle, pulling into a bit of space. Come back instead to Lamela, who's planted it into the roof of the net. The Tottenham man with his first goal for Argentina, and what a strike!
Well, again, it's embarrassing, the space in behind in the left area. Durm again is completely out of position. Not sure if he's not getting the protection, but it's just so easy for them to play in and around these areas. As you see, you know, there's no protection there, and it's so easy. The left back needs to be in position. Ginter is out of position. Hovedes has to come across. It's a great ball from Di Maria, and that's a difficult finish from Lamela, and he puts it into the roof of the net. Great skill.
That is a fantastic goal. This cushion volley from Tottenham Hotspur's Eric Lamela. What about that?
Oh, it's a terrific finish, but as you said, you talk about Di Maria, the second highest assist in Europe last season, or if not the most. I mean, it's such a great ball in. He set up the first goal as well. Lucky for them.
Close. The long-range shot was too hot to handle. Romero, and then Gomez again, who's not having a happy night, screws it horribly wide. Another big opportunity for him.
Well, as we said, Royce is terrific in space, gets the ball at his feet, great strike, and Romero makes a bit of a mess of it as it's dipping, but Gomez again needs to hit the target from there. That's his third. Terrifically wins it back, and Kramer commits the foul. Again, Di Maria on the ball in a crucial position.
Di Maria swung into a great area, and 3-0 up. The first thing Weidenfeller is going to have to do is pick the ball out of the back of his net. Again, it was a Di Maria assist, and Jogi Löw cannot believe this. Right at the start of the second half.
Well, it's just a great ball in from Di Maria. Weidenfeller's not sure if he should come out. Probably should have came and caught it or punched it.
It's Fernandes who got it, the new Swansea defender, Federico Fernandes.
Fernandes just at the back post. Good brave header in that position. Again, Ginter struggling defensively to cope. Fernandes does well, gets his head on it. Might have injured himself as well, but such a dreadful start to the second half for Germany.
Well, he was a brave header too. He was in collision with the woodwork afterwards, but he gets his third goal for his country. This for Tata Martino, who did a very good job in his time in charge of Paraguay, got them to a World Cup quarter-final. Another really good move. It's Di Maria again with Aguero waiting in the middle, but Di Maria didn't need him. He scored himself. He's made 3, scored 1, and Argentina are running riot, 4-0 up.
But you could see that developing even from the center of the pitch. Derm again getting caught out. Such a great 1-2. Di Maria sees the space in behind, and it's such a beautifully worked goal, and the finish is remarkable. You can see it develop from here. Zabaleta, great 1-2. Zabaleta plays the ball in behind. Again, Hovedes, Ginter doesn't get across. That is some finish from Di Maria, and Weidenfeller has barely touched the ball, and as you said, he's picked the ball out of the net twice. 3 assists, and that is some chip in that situation.
Well, that left foot of his is a magic wand on occasions.
Well, as you said before, how many players in the world would have seen where he played in with the outside of his foot? Not many players would have been capable of that finish in that situation after a 50-yard run. He's been
getting the blend right. That's all for the future when the Premier League resumes. Here's Marco Reus, or really Germany. Schürrle couldn't score. It was blocked. Now he does. 4-1. It's Andre Schürrle of Chelsea this time.
Well, you can say you want, but Schürrle, he's probably not the most beautiful player to watch, but he's so effective. A bit like Thomas Muller in these areas. He always pops up in the box in the right place at the right time. Romero gets a hand on it, or a bit of a body on it in the end. Strange tackle from Biglia in the end. Looks like he can clear it, and Schürrle just gets there and taps it in with his toes, and Argentina just switched off for a second.
Or by Sweden. And that was a bit of a sensation. Goetze getting involved, and now Marco Reus. They've got the bigger battalions out there now. Reus again. It's all clever stuff so far. Do they get a penalty? No, they don't. Get up, says the referee. Podolski was the player who went down. Romero only half won it, and Reus's block-up shot was blocked by Zabaleta. Ginter won the header. Di Michelis hacked it away. Muller got a toe to it, but then Di Maria's touch didn't quite find Biglia, and back come Germany again. Can they carve out something else? It's Marco Reus. Now then, what does the referee say this time? He says corner after Fernandez's challenge.
Well, such a great tackle from Fernandez. He gets his foot right on the ball. Reus in space, outstanding, and I think defensively Germany have been so poor.
In time, Rocco gave the ball away. Can Germany make something of this? Goetze tries to help it on. It's Reus, and it's wide.
I think you said earlier, Reus hasn't had the impact we've been accustomed to, and again in that situation, great little flick from Goetze. If anything there, you probably would have expected a little.
Solid as a rock he was. I wonder if he'll be back there for the Scotland game at the weekend. It'll be depending on the reports from the physios on other players. Ginter playing it out wide. Goetze with the layoff. Oh, and off the inside of the post. It was a fabulous effort from Marco Reus.
Well, it's a great piece of play from Durham, getting forward into an attacking area where he is comfortable passing the ball. It's a great layoff from Goetze. Just tease it up for Reus, and normally
Rudiger's on there as well. The defender going for that header. Kramer dug out a decent looking cross there, well cleared by Campagnaro. Romero got something on it. Goetze back in, took a deflection, 4-2.
I'm not quite sure what Romero's doing. He doesn't catch anything. You know, there's so many opportunities where he can just catch the ball and make it so much easier on himself. We saw that at the World Cup. A lot of the goalkeepers not catching, preferring to punch. Really poor goalkeeping, but it's good play from Germany, and I'm not sure what Romero's doing there, but Goetze gets lucky with the deflection. I think it comes off Fernandez.
Yeah, and that might actually go as an own goal, because I'm not sure Goetze simply there on the list and will not play any part. And that is a fantastic save, in fact, from Romero.
Situations he can be deadly, and if they can find a way to get a goal back, they could be back in this game.
Reus takes it with some pace, and it was difficult to defend. Final whistle. The rematch has a different result entirely. A 4-2 win.
Beating Belgium 3-0. Still full of running, and he's Goetze!